70 years ago, a small group of British businessmen travelled to China to unlock opportunities between the two countries. They became known as the icebreakers. Meet the bridge builders, the individuals who dare to think beyond the horizon and open up our world.
I was born in 1952 in a lovely place called Ramsbottom near Bury in Lancashire. I went to primary school when I was 5. I saw in the textbook a lovely picture of a family in China. And it made me very curious, and I tried to compare, well, what would their life be like compared with that of my family? In 1995, I was interviewed for my chief officer post with the new Angus council. I strongly advised that even a small council could do some great things by engaging with local government in China. I realised then that China would become a great super economy. We had a new consulate established in Edinburgh. They were very keen to support us and in fact helped us make the choice of the city to twin with. Yantai in Shandong. It was a good choice. Yantai is situated in a very rich province, strong agricultural base. There is fishing. They're very strong in engineering. Oil exploration was just commencing in the Bohai, just off the coast. We have, of course, the North Sea oil. What's more, the people were very direct, people that you could really do business with. Over the years, I've been fortunate in helping a number of twinnings. Glamis Castle was the childhood home of the Queen's mother. It's where the Queen's sister, Princess Margaret, was born. It has a great royal history. It was the place Shakespeare had based his Scottish story, Macbeth. So we twinned that with Ponglai Pavilion in Yantai. It's one of 4 major pavilion temples in China. In 2006, we twinned the Great Wall of China with Glamis Castle, and that created a huge sway of publicity at the time. Golf is big in China. We twinned the fabulous course Shanghai Silkport with Carnoustie. Over the years, that link between Yantai and Shanghai Silkport and Carnoustie helped us to bring hundreds of golfers here and to promote Carnoustie all over China. In August 2005, the then Consul General based in Edinburgh was speaking about these iconic aspects of Scotland. I said to her afterwards, do you have a tartan? You know, because tartan is not just about families. Countries can have a tartan designed for them. And she said, no, I don't think we do. So Strathmore Woolens, a local company, produced 4 designs. The one she chose is this. This is the Chinese Scottish tartan. You can see the blue and white of the saltire, and you can see the red and yellow from the Chinese flag. And then the green, that is symbolic of the long-lasting relationship between Kunming and the Royal Botanical Gardens in Edinburgh, and it represents the harmony between our 2 people. I was made honorary citizen of Yantai in March 2008, and in November of that year I was made Ambassador of the Year here in Angus. The Queen awarded me the MBE in July 2013 in Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh, a very special moment. Last year the Shandong provincial government conferred honorary citizenship of me. Now that's the highest honour that any province can give to a foreigner. So that's very special. I retired in 2012 after 37 years in local government, but I also wanted to continue the work I'd done being this bridge between Scotland and China, because having that independence would allow me to do things for Scotland more than just for Angus. In 2018, Yantai asked me if I could help them source a supply of equipment for their new distillery. I built a strategic partnership between Angus Dundee Distillers and Yantai, which has been a great source of assistance. Angus Dundee Distillers have a team of 10 now in Shanghai, and they have customers all over China. There's no doubt the economy in China has changed vastly in those 25 years that I've been involved. I think the biggest change that's happened is the growth in the middle classes. The fact that China has taken so many hundreds of millions out of poverty. So there's a great opportunity for our companies here, not just to import from China, but to supply food, drink and other products that we manufacture here. I've engaged as an advisory board member of the Confucius Institute for Scotland Schools, something I have a great passion for. It's absolutely vital that our youngsters know more about China, can speak the language, so that we can engage more effectively. Scottish culture has so much going for it, and Chinese are very much aware of Scotland's contribution to the world of science and engineering and so on. You know, if I go back to when I was a kid, thinking about what it was like growing up in China, and now seeing the huge improvements in people's life. I've visited so many different places and made so many friends. What gives me the greatest feeling of success is seeing people develop. It's a very human experience, one that gives me a lot of self-satisfaction, as I thoroughly enjoy every moment of my engagement with China.